Hello, today I'm going to be explaining the document store in Sybase Vision. Now, the document store is basically a way of attaching multiple files to an entity or transaction in the software. It's available on a lot of these, so make sure you just check for the attachments group and the document store icon on the ribbon bar. If we open the document store up, we get a grid that shows us all the files that are currently attached to this entity. In this case, this is a customer. If we right click and we click on Add File, it opens up an Open File dialog where we can select files to add. So I'm just going to go add this jokes file in, okay? And then we can also drag and drop files from Windows if we so desire. So I'm going to select these bottom files here and drag them over here, and we can see that they've come in. Now, as you can see, it's actually given us, some information about these files, such as, when they were last modified, the file type, and the size. Okay, it's important to note that if you actually drag in a file that's got the same name and extension, you're going to get this warning here that says you can't add it because it's a duplicate. So you can basically choose at this point to overwrite the file or not overwrite the file. So I'm just going to overwrite this one. Okay, and if you'd like to also, you can also give it a description and you can associate a category of each file. So, moving down, we can go to this recent option here. So this shows you the last 20 files that you've interacted with according to Windows. So if you've been working on something just recently and it's buried somewhere deep in a folder structure and it's it's at the top of your list, you can basically come in and just click on it and it will go work it out for you and add it in. Okay, moving down, of course, you can remove items from this document store, and you can also change them, which basically lets you swap one file out for another. You can view a file, so if we view this, it opens the Sybase viewer, and you can do all sorts of stuff, such as save and print it here. And of course, you can view all of them if you want, which just opens all the files in the document store. Our last option, edit, opens the file in whatever Windows would open it in. So in this case, it's Notepad because it's a TXT file. And then you can make some changes to it and save it if you so desire. Okay, so if we go OK now, we can actually see that because we've got files associated with this customer now, it's actually bolded the text. So if you come into an entity or a transaction and you want to know if there's documents attached to it, you can easily see through this bolded text. So that's an overview of the document store in Sybase Vision. Thank you for choosing Sybase software.